Happy Thursday, everyone. I have been outside a lot the last couple days, and it's been really sunny, so I haven't gotten to the projects that we talked about. I hope that you guys are working on them, and I can't wait to see what you do. But I did want to read a book quickly and then do kind of a follow-up on our color wheel project. And you can see this really beautiful mini quilt that my sister Lindsay Moe made for me. She's pretty amazing. And then we have a bigger version of it that we'll use for a constructed color wheel. But I wanted to read a mindfulness book because in the last couple days I've just felt a lot calmer, and there's so much going on, but being outside, and I've been doing a lot of my own art, so I thought we'd read this book by Peter Reynolds. And then I'll just show you a couple little things that I've been doing that kind of fall in line with our color wheel. And tomorrow I'll be back with a project, and I'm thinking next week we will work on making some salt clay, kind of Play-Doh. So this book is I Am Peace, a book about mindfulness. The art is by Peter Reynolds, and it's written by Susan Verde. I am peace. There are times when I worry about what might happen next and what happened before. The thoughts in my head are like rushing water, and I feel like a boat with no anchor, being carried away. So I'm reading this book because I think this, right now, I kind of feel I get carried away by the news and everything. So I want you to kind of imagine yourself as this person right now, or maybe take a minute to think how you're feeling with all of this. I give myself a moment. I take a breath, so let's do that now. And then I tell myself, it's all right. I feel the ground beneath my feet and steady myself. So if you want to find a comfortable seat while we're reading this, or even stand and listen, maybe move your arms. If you've been in my classroom, you know sometimes we do some deep breaths to calm back down. I start to notice the here and the now. My thoughts begin to settle. My mind begins to clear. Think about our glitter jars that we shake up at school. I am peace. I can watch my worries gently pop and disappear. I let things go. I can say what I feel inside out loud. I know myself. I like this idea of the bubbles popping. I actually think about clouds passing, or I'll put a link in the video, but there's a nice 10-minute breathing video online that you can watch, kind of shapes going in and out, and sometimes that helps too. But for me, I kind of picture clouds passing by, and that helps me. I can share kindness with others. I make a difference. So if you haven't done that yet, you can just take a moment to ground your feet. Or if you're seated, take a grounding seat and take a deep breath. These are kind of your worries falling away. And planting new seeds. I can hug a tree and thank it for its beauty and strength. I connect to nature. That really does help too. If you can just sit outside on your porch or your front steps, or go for a walk around the block. They said that there's research that says even 15 minutes just being outside calms you down. I can watch the clouds make shapes against the sky. I know wonder. I can taste and smell and touch and hear and see. What is all around me? I use my senses. I can feel my breath fill my whole body. I tune into me. Now the water is still. I have found my anchor and everything is all right. I don't need to worry about before or after. I am present in this moment. I am peace. Now I share my peace with others, and I hope that it is carried away to those who need it. And I dream we are peace. So I really love that book. We were trying to build our mindfulness room at my school, and we're just going to have our mindfulness space right here now. So this is again by Peter Reynolds as the artist. He's done the artwork of a lot of different books we've looked at in my classroom. I'll start to share some of them with you. And Susan Verde is the author. So I'm going to put this down, and it sounds silly, but even something, I want to show you my roll of crayons. So I know we talked about doing the found object color wheel. And that's again when you would take like objects and place them, find objects around your house and place them kind of in a color wheel order. But something that I actually see kids do in my class a lot that I think is calming is even just if you have things that are all the same, like a box of crayons or pencils or, I don't know, your socks. If you have something that has a lot of different colors, sometimes just putting things in order. I'm actually not a super organized person, but I do like color order. So mine's probably a little off. You can check. But I have another one of these, and right now all of my pencils are all over the place. So today I think I'm actually going to put all of mine in color order, and I'll show you next time. But sometimes just doing that is kind of a calming thing. So find something today that helps you feel calm. And I'm going to roll this back up so you can see the color wheel. So I will check back in with you tomorrow, and if you can start to find objects in your house, I'll do a big one and do it along with you, kind of in a speeded up video. But take some time and try and find your calm space and mindfulness space, and I will see you here tomorrow.